What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. It's official. Harvest 2021 is upon us. You probably gathered from all that drone footage, which I got a little excited about because I wasn't able to use the drone last year during harvest. We're combining. We decided to start with the wheat field. Actually, last night was the day that we started harvest 2021. We filled the Peterbilt truck worth of wheat. Like we thought, not the best wheat of all time, but it actually is pretty good quality and nice and heavy, so that's a good sign. We're doing the field right next to the yard here, which is why the drone was so easy to get stuff on. I'm headed to the farmyard on the four-wheeler, and we need more trucks. We need another combine. The 9760 is going right now, but we got to get the 9610 out there as well. Hook up the grain cart, get a new semi out, a lot of shuffling around to do as I start the day. Today, I'll take you guys with me. Let's go! Harvest time. One of the things that's kind of unique about our wheat harvest this year, well, one of them actually is that we're starting with wheat first. I talked about that last video. We normally start with barley, but the wheat was a little more even, less green patches. So we're starting there instead of with the barley. The other thing that's unique is that we're not putting any in grain bins yet. We're actually hauling it right to the grain elevator from the combine. So we're going combine into the semis. We got the Kenworth and the Peterbilt, and taking those right into the grain elevator to sell. So that's a little bit different because a lot of times we just put this right into the grain bins, unload the trucks, and it makes it a little faster to harvest because we have more trucks to use. PTO shaft is stuck on the grain cart as I hook it up, so came all the way over here to the shop for a hammer. Try to get that in there. Got the grain cart hooked up. That wasn't really as bad as I thought it was going to be to get that PTO shaft on. Making good time. So taking this into the front yard here. My dad is probably going to be coming home with the Kenworth truck because it's full and help me get the second combine going, the 9610. I'm going to start with probably the hottest job of them, which is poking the sunflower stalks out of the combine machine. The 9610 is what we use to combine sunflowers, and pretty common to get a bunch of the sunflower stalks and all that stuck into it, which we can't have if we're doing the wheat or any other crop. So I'm going to crawl up there, poke those out with a stick or my hands, and then we should be good to go for that combine after a few other little service things like greasing it and all that good stuff. Well, it looks like we had some raccoon friends spending some time on this combine, so hopefully nothing jumps out at us. But here is what we're working with today. Just got to get all these sunflowers out of these, either poke them through or pull them out and throw them. It's my yearly mobility test. Too tight in there to film, so I'm taking you guys back down the ladder, then I'm going to get this done. Got that done. It's coming around right now with the header. I gotta teach Everett how to do that job. He's a lot smaller than me. That'd work a lot better. So I think all we have to do now is finish hooking up this header, grease it, and we should get 2 combines out there in the field. We should speed this right along. Kenworth's home, all full of wheat, as much as we can anyways at the weight limits, and pumping right along already. Alright everybody, we're going. 9610 is out here. Way off in the distance in the 9760. We're going, as you can see. And now for the rest of the night, it'll be a whole lot of this stuff you saw on the drone videos already. I'm gonna film a little bit of it, but talk more about the wheat a little bit later. We have the other semi out here to dump into now. 2 combines going should really increase our speeds. Well guys, this field is actually done. This is one that's pretty close to our house. Between last night and today, and getting the second combine going, we finished it pretty fast. It's only 6:30 right now, so we're probably gonna go quite a bit longer tonight. I'm driving over to the semi here. We did leave some spots because they're a little bit green. I'm about to come by one of those right now and I'll kind of show you. But with it being so hot and so dry, you know, it's definitely going to dry out pretty quick and we won't have it green for long. So because this is so close to the farmyard, we can just swing out, get this stuff in one hopper easily, some stuff around the edges and a few patches, and we'll be good to go. So this is the kind of stuff right here that we're dealing with. You can see some little green spots in here. And I think my dad's already down with the 9760 at another field. This truck might be full, so I might need to dump some of this in the grain cart on my way over to that field. Everybody, it's about 8 o'clock now, so worked on this field a little bit. I'm working over on the west side. My dad in the 9760 is working on the south side. This one's a lot drier, not as much green wheat in this field, so that's good. Might be a little thinner, at least what I was doing was a little shorter. This field over by our yard was actually pretty good for this year anyways. I'm headed over right now to dump my hopper because I am pretty full. I can see it covering the window over there. Indicator light hasn't come on yet, but I know it's about to. The grain cart's already pretty full because a full load from the 9760 was put in there. I dumped this on the way to this field as I swung by the yard. And we don't like leaving too much grain in the hoppers themselves overnight, so I'm gonna see if I can get a lot of this in here, and we'll probably end up leaving some in our hoppers and bringing a truck out here to unload into if I fill up the grain cart. So we'll see. But the night's winding down. Next time I check in with you guys will be the end of the video as the sun is setting. So let's take a dump. So close. That's about as full as the grain cart will get. I have just a little bit left in my hopper and I just can't fit it in. It's getting too dangerous. We might be quitting soon anyways. Looks like we're meeting up here at the trucks. Thank you all for watching another video on the Jordan Stoltz YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're not yet. This was the first installment of Harvest 2021, North Dakota wheat harvest. Thank you so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. I'll see you in the next one.